basically, I'm apparently banned from why I fucking flex for being weird and being too critical. I hate, and most importantly, being a
No, enough is enough. Young Slayer is a lying degenerate who needs to be stopped. Let's get into this.
We love warfare, gang.
I'm not your damn poster boy. Welcome back to the Level Boy channel, aka the Level 9436 channel, aka the Level 4. I'm gonna have some channel updates right now, so skip to these timestamps if you don't want to hear them. Thank you. First off, I want to thank everybody for 600 subscribers and counting. I want to thank you all so much for your support. It absolutely means a million to me. Let's get it higher, folks. You're probably wondering where I've been for a little bit. I'm not going to describe it yet because there has been some situations going on. I'm sure you're also wondering where the Discord server has gone. It's coming back pretty soon. We just have some security concerns that we have to catch up on. So I appreciate everyone for being patient about this. We're going to up security and all of that. So I'll see you there soon. And all in all, if you have any further questions for me or anybody involved, feel free to message me on Twitter or comment in the comments or whatnot, and I will get to you shortly. There's been a lot going on, and I don't even know if I have most of the information on me, but I'll be okay. That's the end point of this story. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'm on top of it. So let's get into this video, shall we? Meme rap, or comedy music, or whatever you'd like to call it, is a genre of music that has been exploding on the internet scene for roughly the past few years now. As I mentioned briefly in my Brad Taste drama video, I was also involved in the meme rap community for the year of 2023, essentially. Where was I exactly? I was in a community Discord group known as Flex Entertainment. Hi everyone from Flex Entertainment. It's good to see you guys. The enigma of this community could fill hours and hours of content, and I'd love to at some point. Like and comment below if you want a Flex Entertainment video. I'm not the only one who went into those sacred halls of Flex Got Talent and wanted a chance at getting signed at this illustrious label.
Okay, no, no, boy. Not to Flex Gaming, but to Flex.
Which brings me to the individual that I have been put to task, and that's putting it lightly, at talking about today. Young Slayer.
Man, I want that fortune to be true.
Before we begin, I have two main full disclosures. For this video, I did roughly 7 hours of meticulous research into this individual. So, if you think my normal videos are a bit too winded, I would recommend getting some popcorn. And also, as a little side tangent, not all of this will be in chronological order. I've sorted the main eras of Young Slayer into chapters, but I am in no way competent enough to sort them chronologically in an adequate fashion. I am putting these out there for anyone to use if they wish, or to spread to others. So that is what I have to say. If you want to use any of it or ask me any questions on the situation, you are more than welcome to contact me through my available platforms. My second disclosure is that I want to stress as clearly as possible that I am only, and I'll say this again, only going to be covering the online life and persona of Young Slayer. I have not found enough personal information of his daily happenings in IRL or at his home life to make any reasonable assessments or commentary at this current time, and I do not recommend anyone else do so either. I will be addressing Young Slayer in this video by his names that he has had on public online platforms, and I will go into what those are later as we go through the video. If more information comes forward from trusted and verified sources, I will be more than happy to make an update video. And with that, let's begin. Keep track of how many names I describe Young Slayer as, because the list is going to get a little bit crazy. First name is, well, Young Slayer. Young Slayer is a meme rapper with a unique vocal style and a Go Animate aesthetic. And I know what you're thinking. Go Animate? Oh yeah, it's going to be one of those videos.
Her heart stopped beating. We try our best, but we couldn't beep it up again. I'm sorry. He bought it. He actually think that the heart surgery on his puppy was a failure. Man, I'm the best serial killer.
Now, while I'd love for this to be an entire video of me completely showcasing Young Slayer's lyrical chops, I have to unfortunately report that, well, as a bit of a spoiler, he likes to steal beats. And, steal beats, I mean copyrighted beats. So I can't play this music on YouTube. So the best you're gonna have me do for you is just playing voice clips, and maybe I'll use some programs to get some isolations of some of his music. We'll see.
So in a pool of Paris, I don't know what is this. Parfum looks of bliss. Don't know if it's worth the risk.
Young Slayer, as the recording of this video, is self-admitted to be 16 years old. Let us keep this in mind. I'll begin this saga from where I first began to notice this problem and wanted to start research on this situation, because there's a lot to cover, in the past and currently. Even as I announced that I was going to be working on this video, and as I joined a live stream where I brought most of this information to light, there were still more developments. So, this is a huge-ass story. Young Slayer was a drifter in Flex Entertainment. He tried to apply for Flex Got Talent, but wouldn't you know, he never got accepted. And could you guess why?
Alright, we got Young Slayer with Once Again.
A few minutes later.
Respectfully quit music.
Disgruntled and seemingly jealous of bangers like Cheese Daddy's hit classic song, Men, getting to the top of the Flex charts, instead of hood bangers like, I know you want to date the Brit Boys, but us Americans have a large eggplant. So unless we have one final orgy, I won't back off from your house. I'm staring out my window, thinking about the days we were together. Like the day I shat on your face once. Okay, that makes sense, but we were the best dream couple ever. I made fan fiction about us. I'm feeling my world sink in, but is still the best material for a meme song. If I could understand half of what he was saying, and knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have featured on the song. And by the way, this is a trend. He asks a lot of people to feature on songs, and usually, most people don't care.
Let me explain something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's clear. So, I've never said no to a feature ever. I just don't like saying no.
You know, I get you. Yeah,
I'm not always super happy about it.
Fair enough.
But like he sent me this one. He sent it with his parts already in it. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, and this is not the first time this has happened, but I'm just so tired of it. I'm like, God damn it. What the stop sending me these verses about fucking eating and fucking bitches and shit. Like, I very publicly came out against this so many times. I hate this. Find a song that I fit on. I don't want to do songs about this kind of stuff.
So, because Slayer was never recognized as a true masterpiece by the masses, he decided to take matters into his own hands. He devised, together with my former manager from Flex Entertainment, Young T, who I will mention is 14 years old, and has given me permission for him to go public. They decided to make a meme rap label called WTF Records. The reason Slayer and many other people do this kind of thing, splitting off from Flex Entertainment, is because, well, Flex Entertainment, as I said, is a very unique pillar of the meme rap community.
Royal Flush, Lips to the Milking Machine. That's interesting name. Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good.
And there's plenty of people, mostly children, who feel as though their music really is it. Their music is usually substandard, even compared to Flex Entertainment standards. And Flex Entertainment has Lil Stuart Little. So yeah, there's always a new split off from Flex Entertainment every now and then. Back to WTF Records though, Young Slayer created the Discord server, and I believe Young T had a managing role in it, but he didn't have the full permissions. I didn't get the full story on that. But let's just say, for simplicity's sake, Young Slayer had the ownership of this server, and there was nothing anybody could do to kick him out. For at least a little time. Now we get to the main catalyst of why I got involved in the Young Slayer expose. The WTF Records Discord server had a very close-knit community. So close-knit that these groups of artists would have game nights on Gartic Phone. Sounds innocent enough, right? Well, what if I told you that young Slayer wrote inappropriate prompts, egged his friends on inappropriate prompts, and what if I also told you that young Slayer recorded these? And mind you, these are all minors.
Whoa, whoa, hey.
You know what the MR is? It's Nigeria.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Or what?
Or I fuck you.
Oh, that's hot.
Ha. Oh, what a sigma. I send you to Pakistan.
I'm on the starboard, saying the PS in my mouth.
I cannot wait to see a large phallus on young big Slayer head. He eat it, lol.
What the?
Someone sent that.
Wow! I love wearing a top hat.
What do you mean by that?
Oh my god, the jokes is starting already.
Excuse you? Excuse the you? Excuse you? I'm getting lazy, so here's a slideshow of more of the questionable Gardic phone drawings.
So apparently the Radaby coach named Miheli is non-binary. They're still a female though.
Excuse me, I have
Eggplant. I have two more situations with young Slayer to talk about before I move on to the next chapter, and they are a little bit more personal to me because I did experience these, or I witnessed them, etc., etc. So I'll get into them and give my experience. Between late 2023 and early 2024, I made the personal decision to acquire hormones to medically transition. I had these thoughts for a long while, and I wanted to finally transition on my own. I didn't tell anyone for a while until I would say early 2024. I made a public announcement for it on my Twitter, and essentially that was when I was already out of Flex, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I went back on transitioning because I had no personal support in my life at that time. And what I mean by that is that if I were to continue transitioning, I would not have any social safety net. I would not have any family members who would support my decision. As much as my online friends and everyone else were very supportive, and I do appreciate all of you who gave me your support. It meant the world to me, and it still does. Nowadays, I accept who I am, and I don't assign labels to myself. Anyone can call me what they want, I don't mind. But I'll get back to Slayer now. Young Slayer had the intrusive inclination to post this tweet that I am going to show on screen, and I will leave it up for you to read, behind my back, and I was not notified of this until I started digging into this Young Slayer situation. He had to deal with my problems, apparently, because he knows so much about me. He says his image of myself aged like milk, and I am still confused as to whether he means that as a positive or a negative. And with his previous Go animations on non-binary people, I don't think I even want to. And now I'm going to move on to one of his more notable controversies that is just about as f***ed up as you can expect from what we've seen so far. For one of Young Slayer's studio albums, which I will name after I talk about this part, was an album he had trouble with drafting the artwork cover for. I don't know specifically if he drew these or got someone else to draw these pictures, but I will say this right now. The drafts of this cover that Young Slayer made and the final cover that he ended up making are absolutely disgusting, and I will share these with you right now. This image right here was the first public draft of Young Slayer's studio album, which is called Jesus Christ, the album cover, Why Do They Make It So Cursed? It depicts Young Slayer and, again, Young T, who is 14 and Young Slayer is 16, kissing. And as far as I am aware and remember, This was done behind T's back. Young Slayer went through different drafts for the cover of this album, and I do not remember if these older ones were ones that he released publicly, but when I confronted him about this cover controversy once again, he showed them to me. I was only aware of that first one that I just showed you before I looked into this controversy. When I made a public Twitter thread about the Slayer situation and made the announcement that I was going to start working on a video for this situation, out of the blue, while I kept my DMs open with Slayer just because I knew he would probably try to expose himself or lean into his sick, twisted joke for attention, he sent me a different draft of this cover, which is even more disgusting. And here's the conversation and the art, just so you know I'm not bluffing. And that's all I have to talk about Young Slayer. Or is it?
Hi guys. It's just Ed's World 10 here. And I'm back with a new channel. So on this day, my channel randomly got terminated for no reason.
Just Ed's World 10 2024 is a YouTube channel that consists of Go Animation, animations, and other videos. The channel contains Just Dance music videos of various Young Slayer songs. When I started my preliminary research on the Young Slayer lore, Just Ed's World 10 subscribed to my YouTube channel, so that didn't take long to make a connection. And in case you want a direct link because you're picky about finding a direct connection to Young Slayer and Just Ed's World, I will discuss this video later because it involves drama in the past, but I'm going to play this video right now.
Sorry for what I done. I just thought putting songs by Vuori in my Just Dance game was sounded the same as the other songs.
Wait a minute, this sounds familiar.
You see, in most of my tracks, I have made lyrics about f***ing Dame Myers. Just what I call dark humor, and I know it's just a player exists, but that's what it is.
As you can clearly see, this is Just Ed's voice, but younger. So, yeah, Just Ed's World is Young Slayer. And from now on, I'm going to just call him Ed in this video. So, Ed, Slayer, same difference. As I am editing this video, I shit you not, another Young Slayer channel has hit the towers. I'm not even joking you. I went and looked for Just Ed's World, and I happened to stumble upon another channel. Another spin-off channel that nobody sent me before. Thankfully for my sanity, it's not too lore relevant, and the only research I had to do into finding out what kind of connection this channel has to Ed is that this channel like re-quoted or something like that, a different community post that Ed's World already made. So, Ed, you do a great job at hiding your breadcrumbs, let me just say. Top notch. Ed's World is the hub where most of Slayer's Go Animation videos are. The ones that aren't just Young Slayer.
Oh hi, Mike Hanley. Tell me, why are you here again?
This is gonna be the supercut of the video where you cringe compilation channels can really get on the action, okay? Okay? I see what you're doing. Game sees game. Here you go, guys. You guys can eat. You can pay the rent for the week. Here's your content.
How does it feel to run on my traitor?
Not so good.
Well, good luck for you.
No.
No, Big Chungus. No, Big Chungus.
Now it's time to speak gibberish.
Hey you, how dare you try gibberishing? That's it. You're grounded. Never do that.
No, Big Chungus.
I also have some clips from his Craziness Go Animate series. I'm not going to show all of these, but if you want to go find them, they're on the channel. Assuming he doesn't try to scrub everything. If you do scrub them, Mr. Eddie, I will let you know that I have all of this archived. I have most of your stuff archived. So, you can make the choice. I don't care.
No Big Chungus.
Guys, I think Craziness is back. Oh nah.
A person who repeats the joke multiple times can lead to a misdirection at the right moment.
Do I really need to say it again like 4 years later when this thing died? Just let me live my life. Hi, my name is Derek. Can I have a grilled cheese sandwich?
Good, you can finally be let go for now.
Someone help me please.
Kocham pieprzone hot dogi i pieprzyłem twoją mamę 42 razy w klatkę piersiową, a dzisiaj cholernie...
Oh look, it's virtual sanity. You got it placed.
Bro. This is me. Your brother Yamin Yasser Extreme.
Oh hi Yamin Yasser.
AJSHJLHDJKSDH.
Hello there. I'm the new kid in Gonamate named Pizzamated. Please subscribe to me in the link in the description.
I'm not a gnolf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been no.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
One more notable event with the Ed's World channel, and then we'll move on to the second to last chapter in this series. You check on Ed's channel right now, there are uploads of TV shows on there that have accrued thousands of views. This isn't the first time Young Slayer has done something like this. He has constantly re-uploaded TV shows and movies to Ed's World channels, and he has remade Ed's World channels. He has been constantly terminated, ban evading, and asking for his channel to be put back up. So, instead of me yapping about it, I'm going to let someone else who's more fluent in the situation describe it from when I was on a live stream.
Curtis, my man!
I'm trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
God! Bro! My man. My man. You weren't even here for like 5 seconds and you already...
Curtis and Paul will be important in the next chapter, so keep an eye on them.
Listen, the way I look at it with Young Slayer here is we could formulate a video, which you should do anyway. Like the videos, like detail and everything.
Yeah, well,
but you couldn't back him into a corner here. Get his testimony as it stands while he doesn't know what exactly you have against him.
That is true.
And you can use that in your video as like, here's what he said about the matter. And if he says anything positive, great.
Yeah, like,
if he says anything that it further, you have more against him.
That's exactly what I'm saving the reaction videos that he's made. Like, Curtis, I don't think we told you this either. Slayer made a video while this stream was live.
Brev, ain't no way.
So the spirit's gonna dig a deeper hole for me since Will made some tweets saying that I'm not trustworthy, I have predatory behavior, and I'm making myself worse for these jokes. I talked about the jokes being dark humor before, but I just want to adjust the predatory behavior. That is also a joke.
Here we go. Nice funny. Different rap.
I have a pretty obsessive behavior on Discord to go with the joke, since that's what Raz does nowadays. No, anyway. The Vexar was like a joke that people found funny, but it's not me.
Slayer, I f***ing hate you. It's 1 in the goddamn morning. You're making me pull up the Gardic phone video again. I hate you. Stop this. Your ass can barely come up with coherent lyrics for your songs. I don't believe for 1 second you've been able to con your way through pretending to find this shit funny. I don't believe it for a goddamn second. At the bare minimum, from your behavior and what you've done everywhere else, you're doing this for attention. And as it seems, you have this massive YouTube following all over the fucking planet you keep hiding from everyone. Yeah, I think you're just trying to get attention. Was it worth it, Young Slayer? You've got the whole fucking world now. You've got the world at your fucking feet. I hope you enjoy it. Did you ever, during the whole time you were making these jokes that you totally didn't find funny, did you ever gauge the reaction? Did you ever gauge a reaction? It seems like you never did. Or if anything, you wanted this reaction.
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing.
Alright, enough of that. I'm gonna go to sleep and then come back and I'll go to the next point. But you're gonna see it right now, because this is a YouTube video, silly. It's 2 a.m. and I'm nearly dead. Young Slayer has physically destroyed me, and I can't, and I don't know if I can recover. Our main point for a second there was that Ed's World is getting striked because he's being free movies on YouTube. So let's get to our host, Curtis.
Young Slayer.
Yeah, honestly,
Young Slayer. I told him so many times, turn that shit down. Turn that rap tag down.
I didn't really care at first, like, oh, this kid, Flex got talent. He's, submitting all this and that. But I finally went through and read all the information, and this is, first of all, I'm just gonna put this on the table. I'm not gonna say that Slayer could be an AI for all we know. He could straight up not be real. He could be a fake person.
An ARG. Young Slayer is an ARG.
Development here, ladies and gentlemen.
I really don't think that, because there's
I believe that Young Slayer is a real person, as hard as that is to believe.
There has to be somebody behind Young Slayer.
Young Slayer had an old account called Incase, where he did this same kind of shit. He didn't do the PDF shit. He did say this to Curtis 2 years ago. Isn't this fucking ironic? But essentially what he did is he stole music for Just Dance videos, and he copyright striked videos of Paul and Curtis for music.
He would add our music into playlists, which was his list of songs he'd do for his Go Animate videos, which is fine until you realize he was doing this after we'd already made complaints and already drafted the cease and desist, which was about to be sent to him before we found out about these playlists we were put in. So he had planned, after we had messaged him and told him multiple times, stop contacting us, stop using our shit, to continue using our shit in his fucking shitty Go Animate videos.
And this is what I like to call the Nintendo Shit Cube. And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube, because it's a piece of fucking shit!
No more stream highlights. I'm tag teaming this shit. I'm tapping in. I've been glued to my screen. It's 3 a.m. Don't make YouTube at 3 a.m. Shit, I'm dying. Final chapter, or one of the chapters. Something, please. August 12th, 2024. Official audio log as I wake up this morning. I've been feeling way too good. That's how it should be. Don't get it misunderstood. Sorry, I was just quoting our Lord and Savior, Little Squeaky. How about we check Young Slayer's Discord profile today? Just Dance, Y Red Cleaner, and mentally drained of what just happened. Oh, buddy, you don't even know. And what's this? It appears Young Slayer has found God. Young Slayer is praying to Jesus at this point in time. Young Slayer has found mercy and salvation. I can't even believe this. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I'll reiterate it. Slayer has been intentionally leaking me information ever since I've researched this video. I don't know what his intention behind it is. I'm leaning towards it being he wants more attention. But he also leaked me another transphobic tweet about me that I'm going to show you here that nobody else discovered. Again? Oh my god! I don't know if this one is real or if he's baiting again. I'm just losing my belief at this point. I'm losing my faith. The last chapter of this video was going to be me digging deep into the Ed's Cake situation myself. However, ever since Curtis has come forward to me and talked to me on Paul Harrison's stream, he's been extremely cooperative and helpful in the situation, and I give him all the credit in the world for bringing this forward and helping me with getting all the information I've needed for this video. So it's with great pleasure that I have to announce that as of today, August 12th, 2024, Curtis has sent me an entire Google Drive folder of old screenshots and other memorabilia of the Young Slayer Ed's Cake era. And rather than me going into it in this video, because my expertise has been on the Young Slayer situation, I am going to link that Google Drive folder in the description. Feel free to go through it. Feel free to make your own video on it. Feel free to ask me any questions. I don't know Curtis's official stance on answering questions for anything, but if he would approve, I can answer questions on his behalf. That could be arranged. I don't know how popular this will get, so if I'm just yapping, let me know. But yeah, rather than drag this video any longer, I'm going to show you some clips from a live stream that might give you some deja vu. And with that, this has been Level 9436, signing off.
What about today? I've never done a reaction video to Ed Cakes' music, and everyone always says his production of songs are really messy and crazy out of place. But this is a new album by Ed Cakes called Queeblies, and today we're going to react to 11 songs from this. That's 11 tracks. Goddamn, go animate profile picture, but don't worry, I'm not getting up my hopes yet on this album.
We will never leave no melon behind. Oh, we won't ever leave no melon behind. The melons mean so much to us.
So, we have a really big issue that's going on in my personal musical career out of this channel. We probably will discuss it at some point, but yeah, so right now, you may know Ed Cakes. Let me explain why I'm done with Ed Cakes, also known as Curtis and Lily. We have a music record label called Vuori Records, and we all make music together and distribute them to streaming services. However, one dickhead decides to ruin it all for us and make us look like we're the bad people, but we're not. He's the one who's the bad person, who literally uses our songs without permission, and he keeps pressuring people to collab with him and all that stuff. And when people say no, he still keeps asking.
It's a whole lot of melons on side.